Travis Wayne Goodsell. All day yesterday, my internet was unfazed. And then today, twice in the last 30 minutes. So I thought, okay, am I being communicated with? Turns out, nope. Just being attacked on a Sunday, which is extremely rare. Because typically people don't do anything on Sundays other than go to church. I did, however, find an ABC article in which Russia is resuming their targeting of Jehovah's Witnesses this year. And nobody can fully understand why. Because Russia is employing the anti-extremism act law on them. And they're not extremists. And the best that ABC can figure is that it has to do with Russia's anti-Western push lately. And so, as 2017 commenced, most Mormons are unfamiliar with what has been going on in regards to the church. If you do not know, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints fully supported and embraced Nazi Germany in World War II. And the church punished any Mormon, who helped free Jews. Moroni and the swastika, if you want to know more about that. The church has supported white supremacy and extremist groups and authoritarian governments. That's who they are. So, despite certain people thinking that the church is working with deep state Dems, you guys are masked. They're working with MAGA. They did not come out and support Biden. But they fully embrace Trump. As we have governors that also embraced and followed Trump. Oh, $800,000 worth of hydroxychloroquine? I don't know who signed this with my signature. We're going to create an investigative committee to find out who did this. Oh my God! The auditor condemns me for that purchase? How dare he! Fake news! Hoax! Oh, God. So, 2018, Monson coincidentally dies on the second day, and if you'd been paying attention, there was a lot of things getting passed in December with the church, supposedly with Monson's signature, as he's on his deathbed, as he's incapable of going to work anymore. And so, yeah, we find out in April conference, the church is working with Russia. And a major city, yet to be determined, in Russia. And so, Uchtdorf is demoted back into the 12. He was pissed at that press conference in the temple. He just sat there the whole time with a grumpy sourpuss face. Hilarious. All the others are putting on their fake smiles for the cameras. hiring's the worst of those. Oh, God. And he was put in charge of following through with that temple contract agreement, as we later find out. But we also later find out, thanks to Max Roth on Fox 13 News Utah, who, despite claiming they investigate the church, because nobody investigates the church, what are you guys talking about? I'm the only one who investigates the church, and they hate me for it, and they've got YouTube to silence me, as my views are no longer what they used to be, because I'm the only one who investigates the church. And so they do a little clip that slips under the radar of everybody except me, in which $32 billion laundered into the stock market through brand new created LLC corporations. Well, what's up with that? At the beginning of the year, the church is doing LLC corporations, huh? Just in time for the brand new tax law that got pushed through Congress in a rushed session under Senator from Utah, Orrin Hatch, who got in a heated argument that made national news with Senator Brown over how Brown saw right through the tax bill. This ain't for the poor, this is for the rich corporations. How dare you! I was born poor! And then he backtracks it. I was born lower middle class. I fought for the poor. Yeah, you did nothing for the poor. And so, yeah, that new rushed bill that got Trump to give Orrin Hatch a medal was what allowed the church to create LLC companies at the beginning of the year, after removing a certain president of the church from his deathbed. Good timing of his death, I'd say, because you had some Benson who was on his deathbed for years. Hinckley basically ran the church, because oh God, they establish laws and then they don't even follow them. They just do their own thing whenever it suits them, and then tell Mormons that they follow the rules that they made. So yeah, in 2018, all of a sudden videos start popping up in Russia about how they're arresting Mormon missionaries. We're not allowed to have missionaries. Why are we even building a temple in Russia? We only have 23,000 Mormons on our records as being in Russia. Why are we building a temple? Why do we claim we have missionaries, which are not missionaries? They're service workers, or whatever crap they want to recall them. So in one of the Russian videos where the missionaries are being raided in one of their investigator meetings, you see the sister missionary, actually I think it was a district meeting is what it was, just a group of missionaries all gathered together for a district or zone meeting. And the sister missionary, they're all trying to claim, oh, we're not missionaries. Oh, yeah, well, your little journal there says it's a mission journal. Don't believe you. And so they're detained, and so on. But And then there was another incident where missionaries apparently crossed the border into Russia and were detained and thrown in jail, and there had to be a swap to get them out. Much like, not too dissimilar, Venezuela sort of set the guy up. They know how to frame people. Oh, look, a whole closet full of weapons. You're down here to steal one of our women, are you? I don't think so. So that one took Orrin Hatch to release that prisoner in his sway with Trump, as he was a former missionary down there who went back for his little sweetie honey. You're not supposed to be doing that on your mission. That's why there are rules that need to be followed. Oh, the internet's off again. I'm just getting attacked today. That's all it is. I'm not even on the internet, and it's just attacking me today. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they think that my video said that today was going to be the day that Nelson was going to die. I gave him till Thursday, start of his meeting on 10 a.m. That's what I was inspired to say. Today just happens to be Tisha B'Av, which is a 9/11 for the Jews, going back to Babylon and such. So, yeah, I don't understand the pattern. There is no pattern. And I noticed my videos, as I go through them, were all leading up to that. So it was an answer to, I guess you can call it a prayer. I call it communication. Concern that I raised. But here we are. So, yeah, the church, it's nowhere near true. There that goes. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. Don't understand at all. There is no rhyme or reason. But yeah, the church is back in Russia now. They took off Russia from the membership stats online. China, as of this year, is now gone. As I did that reporting for you. China! Yeah, we laundered PPE. Got America to pay them for PPE that they never got to use because it was confiscated by Jared, who's now in trouble with the law. Under Biden. But they're still not making any arrests. You know, taking down the CFO is not enough. Take down everybody. Take down Ivanka. Trump will freak out major. Don Jr.? Nah, he'll just get angry and go, oh, this is outrageous. But Ivanka, oh, he will spaz out. There are pictures of her sitting on Daddy's lap. Creepy pictures. Other creepy pictures. Some of which have been altered for fun and entertainment purposes. But no, not quite. As he's gone on national TV shows and confessed his undying love for his daughter over his wives. Oh, God. Yeah, and everybody's looking for pedophiles elsewhere. We got an incestuous pedophile president. And all MAGA missed that part. It's almost as if they don't care. They're just in it for the excitement. Oh, look, America's burning. Oh, we can't buy food anymore. Oh, we're all going to die. Yeah, we showed those deep state dems. Seriously. They're exterminating us. Do you not see this? Coronavirus? I can't check the internet right now, but it's a lot. A lot of death. A lot of hospitalization, even in Utah. They're not even showing the stats over the weekends now. So we have to wait till Monday, and then we have to do the percentage for the 3 days. Yeah, we're back in Russia now. Still have the same exact number of members, 23,000. No change. No temple, still. So what was that money used for? Cozy Bear? This new Our Evil? They've gone into hiding lately. God. They use our own solar winds here in Utah, run by Mormons, against everybody. And the government's intelligence agencies, oh, we don't know how this happened. Oh, Solar Wind says they don't know, and so we trust them. We got this tipster who's telling us the church is involved and giving us evidence and documentation, but I don't know if this is enough to convict the church with. They're very powerful and strong, and they tell us they didn't do it. What does it take to arrest a criminal? Oh my God. They're too high profile. We can't do it. There's an oral law tradition. So yeah. Now we've got 2 mission presidents in Russia, and internet's back. So I don't know what's going on. Why now? You'd think they'd want to do it at around 6 p.m. if they're thinking that it's supposed to be today when Nelson dies. And maybe Nelson is dying, so they're repeating this over and over again as Morse code. Nelson's in the hospital. They're not releasing it yet. They're waiting until he's dead officially. Yeah, well, that's the whole problem. We have no more water anymore. What we have is what we got for until it's gone. And we're not going to get a snowpack. We're going to be lucky if we get snow. So we're having no water for next year, and this is for the whole West. Where is everybody going to get water? Uh-oh. So, yeah, the extermination is on. I had a little thing. I took a snapshot of the guy's video. Back in 2013 was when he made the video. Let's see, which is it, that file? Yeah, there it is. He had a computer program that plugged in all of the reports from GHCN-V3 1880-10/2013 plus SST colon 1880-10/2013 ER-SST base period colon 1951 to 1980 SS November 2013. That's his sources. And so all of the plugins were put in on this graph thing that he has. And so he's got line 1 for the global warming, and it's got NASA's data for global warming, and then global warming polynomial trend line in blue. And then 2 is for the accelerated Arctic warming, and then the one red line is accelerated Arctic warming from NASA's data, 64N to 90N, and And then there's the pink line, 64N to 90N polynomial trend line in pink. And then 3 is the white line, the runaway global warming. This is the projection based on the data. And wouldn't you know it, 2020 turns out to be the runaway period. Huh, what do you know? So here we are in 2021, and sure enough, extremity as a result. This was back in 2013. I've been warning about this in my earlier videos. And so here we go. And so by 2024, it gets bad. The Arctic warming has been going on right around the 1990s is where it started to increase. And that warming trend at the Arctic then resulted in the warming trend globally. And then the runaway projection is the median between the two. And we're at that juncture point where it's now too late to turn it back. I saw last year for the week that we were shut down, we had clean air finally. And you guys probably saw the news because you were stuck at home, right? You did not go out. So, yeah, we've got disaster coming. And Republicans literally want to burn the world down. Not just America. MAGAs are all in to just destroy. And so the church last year, after they got served with the lawsuit, what lawsuit? What? That was number 1 of two. And the church freaked out. They failed to get me assassinated in a lawsuit. They paid and ordered the people that were included in the lawsuit to assassinate me. And they did their damnedest. They got a guy to just outright lie and run with the lie. Dear God. They're in the lawsuit. You're not really allowed to do that. Your Honor, we'd like to object to this lawsuit because we need to assassinate the prosecution first. Oh my God! And the judges just didn't care. If he dies, he dies. Rocky 3? No, 4. Yeah, 4, because that's with Ivan Drago. The one punch to Apollo Creed. Oh, God. So, yeah. If God decides not to reveal himself to his people and save them, we will be destroyed. And so the handbook was released. And I did the videos about how the church is planning on fleeing the country. And then I find out, oh yeah, that's with section 101 in the parable, starting in verse 43. Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Coincidental confirmation, as I've been calling it lately. And the handbook gets released. And the Boy Scouts declare bankruptcy. and I'm going, oh, okay. So I see Nelson, who doesn't fear death. I was on a plane and the engine blew and we were going down. And I knew that if I were going to die, that I was ready. I was at peace. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Worf. Klingon. It's a good day to die. You're supposed to do it in battle. But, yeah. I was thinking, okay, if the prophets flee or they die or they get arrested, they've now released the handbook. A Mormon who is faithful in a psychotic, extreme way, which I don't understand. The church is extreme, Russia. They're extremists. They follow that law of anti-extremism. Why aren't you taking them down? Why are you still toying with... Oh, got it. They paid the dues. So that you now attack America. Got it. But, now somebody can run with the handbook and form the Church of Lucifer. And call it Jesus' church. And I've gone over with you, Jesus is the big lie. And that upsets people because they're like MAGA. No! Deep state dams! Jesus! No, they're all big lies. Democrats are only playing off of MAGA by being helpless. Oh, we're in control of government. What do we do? We're helpless. MAGA is really mean. I'm afraid. I wet myself. Maybe we should try to be friends with them. Maybe they'll sign something into law. We'll just keep trying. Because that's what sanity is. It's continuing to do the same thing and expecting a different result. So, yeah, been watching Big Bang Theory. If it hadn't have been for young Sheldon, would have never even bothered. I saw part of an episode and I was thinking, this Sheldon guy is lame. String theory? What the hell? What a dumbass. Everybody knows it's the vegetation theory. The whole Big Bang is false. The whole evolutionary theory is false. Natural selection is false. They're all fake stuff, and everybody falls for it. You know, just lame. But that's how it is these days. You get dumb people who become PhDs in their field of science, and they destroy the science as a PhD. They just come out with some wacko thing that they cannot reproduce in a test theory. And because they cannot reproduce it, you're supposed to dismiss it. Sorry, you can't replicate the Big Bang. We're going to have to dismiss your theory. Thank you for playing. Go away. We're taking away your PhD. Nope. The theory of evolution. Oh, well, see, there's evolution. No, it's called vegetation. Bye-bye. See, you guys don't even understand what I'm talking about, do you? Or do you? I would be impressed. I won't go into a discourse. I'm already 30 minutes into this video. But, yeah, I was right. They're covering the topics I've been talking about with you guys lately. So, I'm right. I'm smarter than Sheldon. But yeah, now that I've been watching the show, I'm in season 2 now, I realize that, yeah, it is about how mating has not changed. After all these millennia, nope, mating is still the one thing that mankind has not improved on. It can't be improved, that's the process. And so, yeah, you've got these geeky nerds As the one guy, it's not Sheldon. Big Bang Theory is about the roommate of Sheldon. Not about Sheldon. That surprised me. And how he is attracted to the new roommate across the hall, and how she is on and off attracted. And how he, yeah, I was right. So, worth buying. But yeah, of all mankind's achievements, women are still the anomalous factor in it all. How are mankind able to reproduce with women that have been an anomalous figure this whole time? Makes no sense. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm likely to get shut down again by posting up the video. That seems to be the time frame pattern of repetition today. There is no pattern otherwise, so I don't know why today. But yeah, I don't know. The only reason for Russia not to put the church on this extremist list is because the church is working with Russia to destroy America. That's the only way. Because Russia is attacking the Jehovah's Witnesses, and they're meeting in secret, and yet still fear for their lives. They're not war people. They got out of the war by claiming it's against their religion. They're not warriors. No, church is. Alrighty.